Have you ever wondered where it all began for the Democrat Party? The Democratic Party has quite the unusual beginning. As the oldest active political party in the United States, it was founded way back in 1828. But here's a surprising twist. The Democrats initially opposed the expansion of federal government powers. Quite different from the party's stance today, wouldn't you say? So the Democrats started off on a different foot than we might expect today. What's in a symbol, you might ask? Well, it's a way to convey identity, ideology, and history. Take the donkey, for instance. This humble creature, now associated with the Democrats, didn't just wander into the party. It was first used in Andrew Jackson's 1828 presidential campaign. Now let's talk mottos. The Democrats' rallying cry, "A better deal," has been echoing through halls of power since 2017. Fascinating, isn't it? Symbols and mottos, they do change with time, don't they? Now let's talk about some presidential firsts. The Democratic Party has a rich history of breaking barriers in the Oval Office. Take Andrew Jackson, for example. This fiery personality was the first Democratic president taking office back in 1829. He was a champion of the common man and set a precedent for future Democratic leaders. Moving forward in time, we encounter John F. Kennedy, the first Catholic president of the United States. His charisma and youthful energy brought a fresh perspective to the presidency in the early 60s. Kennedy was a Democrat, and his legacy continues to inspire the party today. And who could forget the historic election of 2008? That year, Barack Obama, a Democrat, broke racial barriers by becoming the first African-American president. His two-term presidency left an indelible mark on the nation and the world. The Democrats have certainly had their share of presidential firsts. So, the party has had its fair share of shifts, hasn't it? In the grand tapestry of American political history, the Democratic Party has undergone some remarkable transformations. Let's delve into a couple of these significant shifts. First, we turn the clock back to the 1930s. The country was reeling from the Great Depression, and Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal came as a lifeline. This was a major turning point, marking a substantial shift in the party's stance on government intervention. The Democrats began to champion more government involvement as a means to economic recovery and social justice. Fast forward to the 1960s, the civil rights movement made waves across the nation. This historical moment led to another major shift in the party's demographic and ideological outlook. The Democrats emerged as advocates for racial equality and civil rights, transforming their political landscape once again. Change is the only constant, and the Democrats are no exception. And what about the future of the Democrat Party? As we cast our gaze towards what lies ahead, we see a party in flux yet on the rise. A party experiencing a progressive wave, with younger and more diverse candidates taking center stage. This indeed is our first fact about the future of the Democrat Party. Like the ebb and flow of the ocean, the political landscape is in constant motion. But in the Democrat Party, one thing appears to remain constant: change. The party is witnessing a shift, a tilt towards the left, with issues like climate change, social justice, and healthcare reform taking precedence. The party's future seems to be leaning towards progressive policies, a stark contrast to the conservative approach of yesteryears. And this shift isn't just ideological, it's demographic too. Picture this: a new generation of leaders, younger, more colorful, more diverse, stepping into the limelight. Women, people of color, members of the LGBTQ+ community, and first-generation Americans are increasingly becoming the faces of the Democrat Party. They're reshaping the party's identity, making it a mirror that reflects the diverse tapestry that is America. This diversity isn't just about representation, it's about perspective too. Different backgrounds bring different experiences, and with them fresh ideas and novel solutions to old problems. The future of the Democrat Party promises a rich blend of perspectives, each contributing to a more comprehensive and inclusive political discourse. Yet as we look ahead, it's essential to remember that the future isn't set in stone. It's shaped by the choices we make, the actions we take. The Democrat Party, with its progressive wave and diverse leadership, is poised to shape that future. But the course it takes, the impact it makes, will depend on the party's ability to navigate the ever-changing political landscape and respond to the needs and aspirations of the American people. So, what about the future of the Democrat Party? It's as diverse and dynamic as America itself.